Jom just react kat video ni. Malays. And welcome back to Today we are reacting to There's a Man in the Woods by Streilein. I found this when I searched for animated stories that it looked really cool. We react to the boys of the anime. So we want to check this out. Guys ready? There's a man in the woods. Let's go.
There's a man in the woods. What a spectacle. Before the story started, this school was still respectable. My students used to skip down the hill to the honeysuckle, pluck a couple, and collect their nectar till they picked their fill. Except one obnoxious...
Because I would try those flowers. You ever try those flowers where there's like honey in the flowers? I never tried one of those. Even though I grew up with them, even though I always saw them, but I never tried it because I don't know. I never tried honey before.
kid, Sid, who just watched them eat the flowers while he seethed and scowled because he couldn't bear to share his sweet treats throughout our recess hour.
Sid, you have a full lunchbox of flowers, honey flowers.
I remember Sid saying, "There's a man in the woods." That's how the rumors began. Of course, Sid had spotted him first. The poor kids. He got him immersed in his spiel about a serial killer whose gun barrel glint hints at peril. A visit to the nurse, or worse, a hearse waiting just beyond the dale. The children saw him everywhere. "Look, over there. That man had Batman ears. We swear. And crazy yellow eyes. We saw something rusty. His shotgun? It must be. I saw a lady's severed thigh." Trust me, every word I heard was absurd.
Damn, they're creating stories, bro. Damn.
Yet each day, Sid would stray down way past the playground. Who else was brave enough to save us from the killer's next plot? The rest of the lot would stop back at the blacktop, sure that any closer they were bound to be found deep in the woods, left to rot.
Is it that good? Is it that good, that flowers? The honey, is it that good?
I pleaded for the kids to think and learn to be mature, but after a few more rumors doomed my attempts to prove the school was secure, their fear was undeterred, and when the buses drove them all
Get sick, bro. Oh my god. I really want
kids to think and learn to be mature, but after a few more rumors doomed my attempts to prove the school was secure, their fear was undeterred, and when the buses drove them all home, the parents finally heard. Everything just blew up. I received a wall of emails and calls full of shrieks, wails, and all from terrified families who'd heard word of the murderer and didn't like my lack of action at all. What was I supposed to do? Comb the whole forest? Yeah, right. Would you? That means I didn't care? That's not fair. The stories that worried you weren't true. Of course I would feel regret had there been a real threat and I ignored it, and some poor kid got kidnapped while the kids were napping. But you couldn't admit that your good little kid would formulate a fib, so you ignored what I said. Your little angels could never cook up such incredible creations. An overactive imagination maybe, but my kid could never lie. How dare I? Accuse a child of being dishonest?
He hates him, man. Oh my god, poor the freaking guy, the man. He takes care of the children so well, and then Sid just fucks him over hard, dude.
This was just monstrous. The parents were displeased, and when the PTA took action, they dismissed me from the classroom. Like they knew what was best for their kids. Do you know how difficult it is to get a job when a bitter mom slanders your rep with child neglect from the outset? Now who's in control of your classes? Single file lines? Single file lines. Little vile swine, a killer by the pines. Really? Are you blind? Will you find your spines? Sit.
Oh my god, that you hit that hard that you take drugs, dude?
Now who's in control of your classes? Single file lines? Single file lines. Little vile swine, a killer by the pines. Really? Are you blind? Will you find your spines? Sit. A child decides to fill our minds with lies, and the next thing you see is people treating me like I'm committing crime. I was in my prime. Those kids were lucky to have me. Do you see what you did?
Yeah.
But I can play along. I can be good. Do you hear that, Sid? There's a man in the woods.
You can see him. Oh! Jacob Streilein. You made a great job of this. Oh my god, that was so good. He come back to kill Sid, dude. Oh my god, that's a comeback of the year. Holy shit. I want to see that back.
But I can play along. I can be good. Do you hear that, Sid? There's a man in the woods.
Look at it. Oh my god, that was so good. Before we reveal, can we just clap that up? Can we just clap that up? That is one of the best ones. Oh. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. That was actually pretty fucking cool and awesome too. Jacob Streilein is really talented. I think the voice acting is Michael Ho. I would definitely give this a 10, dude. It's one of the best ones. Back to back, hands down. The story was good. It looked like each word that he said, it's like a poem, you know. There was a rhyme after it. I'm really on with the poems and stuff. I actually did some poems because I don't know. It's pretty interesting to read poems, you know. Just express them by rhymes, and yeah, the ending you can just pick it up, plot a twist or something. Yeah, that was pretty good. One of the best ones. Back to back 10. Oh my god, that's gonna be the hashtag for this video. Back to back 10s. Okay guys, that's the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like. If you're new around here, subscribe. It's free. It's absolutely free. And comment on what spooky videos that you guys want me to react to. Yeah, because it's the tradition in Halloween every day. And my name is Simon, and thanks for chilling with me. Bye bye.